Hi. Okay. I know it's been a minute since you've seen me. That is because September has been a very eventful month for me, for sure. I had some family visitors come and see me, and I don't get to see like my family very often, so when I get to see them, it's pretty great, you know? So I kind of try and give my time to them as much as I can when they're here. So that was a thing. The last time you saw me, I was getting that fender apron. I was getting it out, and I was at the point where I was ready to start test fitting it and getting it to where it needed to be. And I also mentioned that I did not have a welder here where I live, and I was struggling to kind of find some place that would actually let me bring my car in so I can MIG weld it. Yeah, but some exciting things have happened since then. I told you I was gonna save up money to buy a welder, and your girl did that. I am so beyond excited. But disclaimer, I just want you to know, I do welding, yes, I am a metal fabricator. That is my full-time job. But I'm also still learning everything. You know, I am no expert whatsoever. I'm just someone that is just trying to get my car running and trying to have a good time doing it. And like I say at the end of all my videos, I'm just living life one project at a time, you know? And I'm learning how to do all this in the process of everything. And yeah, and this is my first welder that I bought myself. So this was like a really big girl purchase, and I am beyond excited. You have no idea. I will try and contain my excitement, but man, people have walked away. But yeah, I'm just beyond excited right now. So just give me a minute. This is my new welder. I got a Canaweld. So for my first welder, I was kind of going between either getting a prime weld or a Canaweld. As you can tell, I got a Canaweld. And the reason being is because I got this bad boy so I follow Pacific Arc TIG welding. His first welder was Canaweld, and he's had it for a very long time, and someday I would like to have, you know, a Miller, but price range, I could not afford that, you know, right now. Excuse me. I cannot afford a Miller right now. That is definitely a later on in life purchase, but I know this thing will do what I need it to do, what I want it to do, and for all the goals that I'm trying to achieve right now, you know, because now I can make more progress on my car that I was definitely held back on, that I couldn't do, you know, in the beginning. And now I got this bad boy, and we're getting closer, you know, to doing shit. It's exciting. Whew, okay. But yeah, let's unbox this baby. Oh, I'm gonna try to figure out how to unbox this and show you. We will figure that out in a second. So, first, we got this thing. MIG-TIG plasma spool gun, welding and cutting equipment. I'm curious what this is, because I think this is the torch itself. Oh, it is. Oh, man. So, we got the collet body. We got some cups with it. We also got some tungstens. I usually use the gray tungstens. at work, just because we do like TIG, or sorry, we do TIG. Of course, yeah, I do TIG. We do both steel and aluminum, and it varies, you know, like going in and out of like doing aluminum and TIG, or sorry, aluminum and steel. So it just makes more sense for us to use the gray tungstens. So I'll probably buy one. Here's the torch, and it is sturdy. Wow, I really like the cover of it. It just feels sturdy and good. The torch itself is a little big for my hand. If, like, because, you know, if I'm welding, yeah, this is really big. It's got a power button too. Curious what that is. I wonder if that, yeah, that's interesting. I don't look that into it. Yeah, this torch though, it's pretty big for my hand. I'm not used to really welding with a big torch like this. I potentially may get another one just for ease of my comfortability, but we shall see in the near future. We've got the argon hose, so this is going to connect to my welder to argon. And we also, oh, what is this thing? I love that it's got like little maple leaves. This looks like a ground, but that looks like my ground. I will, does it say on here? I will have to look. It's also the 240 connector. I do not have a 240 outlet, which is why I got this welder, because this welder also, it's a 120 and a 240. So yeah, that's why I got this one. So I probably will not need this for a very long time. Actually, this looks like a 240. Oh, I see. This bad boy plugs into here, so I can use a 120. That makes more sense. Okay. Sorry about that. I see now. It also came with a little bag, which I think is super cute. It's a nice bag. Wouldn't it be funny if it smelled like maple? Like maple syrup or something? Okay, I'm being stereotypical, sorry. Oh. This is the foot pedal. So, there were two options when buying this welder. There was a silver package and a gold package. I got the gold package, and the only difference is that it comes with a foot pedal. So, foot pedal. This thing is sturdy too. I gotta say. So the miller I have at work, it's the 210 Synchro Wave. That's the one I have at work, or that I use at work. And the pedal that I use, it's a lot more lightweight, just because on the bottom there's plastic, also that is built into it. But it's funny because my supervisor uses this foot pedal that is made out of all metal, and he uses the same welder as I do. I mean, same type of welder, not the same welder, just same type of welder. But mine is lighter because it has the plastic pieces in it. So I kind of appreciate that this is all like made out of metal, just because it just feels a lot more sturdy, and I know it's not gonna like walk around on me when I'm trying to weld either. So it's like, it's a nice stable pedal. Hope that makes sense. And we got gas regulator too, because I need that. I get my argon tank, I am going to attach this to my tank. And then that little hose that I showed you earlier, that was like an argon hose, is gonna go from this to the welder. And my plan on getting the argon tank, I am most like, so I'm gonna get like a smaller one, because the ones at work are like huge. I don't know exact like how much it holds, but I know that there's ones that are like smaller, and just little old me for bringing that tank back and forth, the smaller one is going to be a lot more beneficial for me. I'll be able to handle it a lot easier. The bigger ones, I don't really trust myself with them yet. Just being honest. So that's the plan. I may go through more tanks, more tanks than I would like to, but you know, I'm trying to be safe too at the same time. And yeah, at the moment, I just do not have the ability to be able to move a big tank like that. Yes. Are you ready for it? Your girl is way too excited right now. So I got a TIG 201 pole stee, the Canaweld. Obviously, it does AC, DC, but I love that this thing is like kind of small because I can handle it. I was a little worried. I have a very busy schedule throughout my day. And you know, I'm not home like most of the day. Like I think I'm gone from 6 in the morning to about 6 in the evening. Yeah, so I'm gone like 12 hours a day. And I was like, I need a sign for this thing. Am I even gonna be here? So I had it sent to like a Walgreens, because you can do that apparently. I did not know that until I was in a situation where this thing could arrive and I wasn't home. So I had it sent to a Walgreens, and then I was on the way to go pick it up after like I went to the gym and stuff, and I was like, shoot, how the hell am I gonna carry this thing like from Walgreens to my truck, from my truck to my apartment? Like, well, obviously I drive it here, and from my truck into my garage, and I feel like I'm pretty strong, you know, but I was worried there for a second. But once I got the package and I picked it up, I was like, oh, this isn't bad actually to pick up. So, and I love that it's small too, just because like my garage is not big. I don't really have a lot of room in my garage right now. So I love that this is smaller because I can put it in more places, and it's not going to take up as much room as like, you know, like the big millers. Like, well, the Syncroway that I use at work, it's not huge, but I mean, it's definitely bigger than this thing. Like it's about probably like, okay, well, you can't tell, but it's like probably up to like maybe my hip, you know, and it rolls too, which is nice, but it just takes up a lot of room. And so this is pretty nice that it's small and it doesn't take up a lot of room, and it's got a freaking handle. Like, that's pretty dope. You know. So there's a function here. You can control pretty well like what amperage it's gonna strike at, and like what the pre-flow time is gonna look like, what the post-flow time is gonna look like. I don't have that at work, and so this is something that's pretty new to me. As I play around with it and experiment, I will definitely tell you more information about it as I'm learning things with this welder. And I know that this has a pulse setting too, probably hence Pulse D in the name. That's also something that I have never used before. So there's a lot of kind of playing around with this welder and learning a lot of things with it. I'm just super excited to have a welder here. So my camera died on me mid-sentence of what I was talking about yesterday, so I don't remember what I was talking about. I do want to tell you that I signed up. I'm doing a consultation tomorrow, and it's with the weld coach. If you don't know what that is, it's still a newer thing. So the fabrication series, if you know who he is, he started Weld Coach. And basically with that, you can learn like all these different things about like TIG or MIG and learning how to do different things, learning how to weld on different things. So like aluminum or steel, a stainless steel and stuff like that. And you know how I informed you guys that there's still things on this welder that I don't know about, and there's still things that I don't know about just in general and what I should be having or what I shouldn't be having. So I signed up for a little consultation with him, and it's like a half-hour thing, paid for it to have that one-on-one time with him, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'll let you know how it goes, but I think it's going to be beneficial. So yeah, that's all I have for this week, and I hope to see you guys soon. Thank you for watching. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Threads. I also, if this is something that you are interested in, I also bodybuild. So I made a new little Instagram account on that. It's just Jackie_Gullion, my last name. So yeah, anywho, thank you for watching, and keep living life one project at a time.